Now, what I'm about to tell you is a beast moment for the beats of my heart, body, soul, and mind. Sorry for the loud start, or maybe that's just how I felt like an introductory bang. Yes, my first debut. I believe that was my first debut film, which I made 4 years ago during the pandemic. I truly believe it's a film, like cinema. But I also stretched that 4.59-minute footage into a different formats, what you might call experimental genre, experimental video, video art, video piece, or simply a video. That's what I believe. And deep down, I have always wanted to evolve my filmmaking style to the level of mainstream where the visuals reach at least 60% of the target audience, no matter the name, no matter the genre. Eventually, I completed the film and sent it to a competition. Yes, I made that film entirely because of one competition at that time, organized by Film Company in South. Out of around 500 entries, my little video footage also went into the grind. Back then, I struggled to work creatively, and honestly, I didn't even want to work creatively. That's the kind of person I was in those days, definitely not now. Now, I have started expressing things in my own way through my writing and reflections. I know I'm not that person anymore. The greatest push for me back then was the jury panel of the competition. The first one who really inspired me out of the four was Halita Shamim. Then there was Rana Dagbadi, and the others were Hemant Rao and Anjali Menon. I only knew the first two, but Halita Shamim's work, especially Silukarpati, deeply inspired me. And you know what? Another great thing was there was no entry fee for the short film competition. Plus, the theme was one phone, one room, one film with an open call on the theme of Corona for any genre. I saw the competition post first through one of my seniors, but I casually swiped past it. A few days later, another senior sent me the same post. That's when my mind got hooked. Why not give it a shot? The thought drove me to edit my film nonstop for 28 days in the same room. I trimmed my film down to 4.59 minutes from about 8 to 9 hours of raw footage because the competition required it to be under 5 minutes. I completed it and sent it with a Tamil note. தயவுசெய்து இதனை பகிர்ந்து விட வேண்டாம். இப்படம் இல்லை, இது படமே இல்லை என்றாலும் சரி, இது தங்களின் மனநிலையை அல்லது நிம்மதியை கெடுத்திருந்தாலோ தயவு செய்து மன்னித்து விடுமாறு மிக தாழ்மையுடன் கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறேன். இப்படிக்கு கொரோனாவே துணை. Which roughly translates to, please do not share this. Even if it's not a film, if it has disturbed your peace of mind in any way, I humbly ask for your forgiveness. I wrote that because, well, I performed nude in that film. Later, they announced the top 10 films selected from the 500 entries. When I watched those films, they were amazing compared to mine. I enjoyed watching them and moved on with life during the pandemic, but deep down, I kept myself going with this thought. Hey, your film was watched by Halita Shamim, Rana Dagbadi, Hemant Rao, and Anjali Menon. Take that as a hit, Ra. That thought kept me afloat, but now when I think back, I sometimes wonder, did the crew even show my film to the jury? Maybe they didn't, maybe it never reached them. Fast forward to all these years later, just a few days ago, on February 8th, the same film was screened at Theatre Jar at the Schauspielhaus Zurich, Switzerland. It was an open stage event in February featuring all kinds of videos with a maximum duration of 10 minutes. They curated a 30-minute screening lineup, and my film was part of it. There was an immense moment for me. It's like the film had its own path of finding the right audience at the right time. Thank you so much, Theatre Jar, for that evening. And Manwala, you are the reason behind this. Because of your Instagram story, I noticed the opportunity and applied. Thank you so much for this moment.
All to the souls gathered here who are about to watch my film. I believe this very moment, shaped by the spinning earth and the universal energy surrounding us, is the reason we're connected. I've created something from my inner instincts and belief, hoping it offers an experience for all of you. If it does, I'm grateful. If not, I sincerely apologize. Can get some description? Only the raw faith is anything. A film centered on the purity and power of belief in its most unrefined, unfiltered form. It hits at a narrative. It hints at a narrative where characters and situations are stripped of external validations, relying solely on their instincts, faith to navigate challenges. This could explore themes like existential struggles, the clash between doubt and conviction, or even the transformative journey of an individual when everything else is lost except raw faith.
Und, und er wohnt in Indien, darum kann er heute Abend nicht da sein. Und sie hat ihn darum bei der Reise nach Indien kennengelernt. Und ja.